Hi guys, FMCampbe here, and welcome to what is another episode of the Trophy Hunt Challenge between myself and TikiTakaMaster. His channel link will be in the description below as normal. This is basically an end of season review, so at the end of our first season. As you can see, the board are happy with our performance, they're pleased with the performance of the club this season. We managed to pick up 3 trophies out of 5 possible. Where we won the Super Cup against Bayern, so we managed to beat them on penalties, so that's the Super Cup that we won. And then we also managed to win the, wherever it is, so yeah, win a Cup to 1 Cup. So we went on a run against Huddersfield, Sheffield Wednesday, Stoke, Tottenham over 2 legs, and then we beat Reading in the final. The FA Cup we also won, where we had to play Watford, Sunderland, Wolves. Southampton took us to a replay, and then we beat them 2-1 away. Then we had Aston Villa in the semi-final to beat, and then we went on to beat Everton in the final. In the Champions League, unfortunately, we reached the final, so we went all the way. We only lost 1 game on the way there. And we unfortunately lost 1-0 in the 81st minute, where Lionel Messi got a rebound and they actually beat us 1-0. It's a bit unfortunate. We got so far and did so well. We knocked out, we had PSV, Maribor and CSKA Moscow in the group, and we knocked out Dortmund, Atletico and Marseille on our way to the final. So quite happy with the way we did. The board are happy as well. So we managed to win them 3 trophies. As of the league, you can see that we finished second by 4 points ahead of Everton, but Man United actually run away with it. They run away with it from about halfway through. They just absolutely tore it up. West Ham, Fulham and Palace were relegated, and the teams that will be joining us next year are Reading, Huddersfield and Burnley. So that'll be them in the league. Players that we brought in, we might as well do a full summary. So let's look at our transfer history. So this season we brought in Milosevic for 350k, who went out on loan. We're hoping to make some money on him. Ziccolini we brought on a free. He's also gone out on loan. We're looking to make some money on him. Musache was our 4th choice centre back. All round good player, he's improved. We went for 2 million and he's already worth 4.8. Julio Cesar was our 2nd choice goalkeeper. Probably look to sell him now as we've got Courtois coming back, depending on what happens with Czech. But we also have Sergio Romero coming, which I'll go into. Lewandowski for 20 million, absolute bargain. His value is 32 million, but he only scored 11 goals in 47 appearances and then 6 as subs. So debating what to do with him at the moment, but we'll have to wait and see. Khedira, 14 million, absolute bargain. He's been, although his stats don't look that great, he's been an absolute superb signing for us. We're really happy with him. It's a sneaky one for us as well. Same with Jakub. Although he's sort of a 2nd string player in the team, when he's come in and when he's been needed, he has played 22 games this season. He's been really good for us, so I was happy with that as well. Kusaluka, signed him on a free. I was just player searching basically, and he happened to come up, so I loaned him out. He's already worth 550k, so we'll probably look to sell him as well. Ben Davies was cover for Ashley Cole. His last 5 games, unfortunately not very good. Apart from that, it's a good all-round left back for us. Played really well. Played 23 games, so I was quite happy with that. He was a good signing. Pastor, who the fans love, he again all round. He's been very good. I actually looked at someone else before him, but decided to go with Pastor because he's just a little bit cheaper. So I'm going to try and sort of mould him into the team a little bit next year, because he only played 26 games, but he was playing really well. His last 5 games, 7.54 average rating. And then we had Nathaniel Klein, who has been an absolute worldie of a signing. Only 3-star. He could play left and right back, so he's been great cover for us. So he's played 38 games because he's been covering right and left back during the injury crisis times. Average rating of 7.33. He's just been brilliant for us. So I'm really happy with him. Plus he's English and he's young. And his stats have slightly increased as well, so I'm quite happy with that. Players that we let go, as you can see there's a lot of frees. Masonda, Kilip, Ayana, FMCampbe11, Mitchell, and DT, Davey, Masonda, Malebu, Candy, Cole, Nahor, Wright, Dabo, Osmanovic, Brad Collins, Casey Palmer, all went on frees at the beginning. We then let Van Ginkel go out on loan, because I'm going to look to sell him now, or next season I'd imagine, to make myself some money. Kevin De Bruyne, sent him to Arsenal for £22 million. Average rating is 6.72, although it'd be good for the future. I wasn't going to use him in the first 2 years. And when you look at Arsenal, who finished, well, they finished a 10th in the table, so it turned out to be a very good sale for us. Omarua on loan. These are all players that I'm going to look to try and make some money on. Omaru, Traore, Zuccolini, who I mentioned, Aki, Loftus-Cheek, Farouz, Christensen, McEachran, Houghton, Beanie, Blackman, Chalabar, Essien, who's actually a loan to buy for about £2 million, I think. Swift, Milosevic, as I mentioned, Conroy, Baker, Torres, who is a loan to buy of about 10 million. Demba Ba is a loan to buy of about 10. Mikel went for 7 million. Clifford, Kusalaka, who I also mentioned. Ivanovic is going for £10 million, which is great business, again, against Arsenal. They're just splashing money on stupid signings. Kiwomya, Callas, Colquitt, McEachran, Van Ginkel, who I mentioned, went on loan. Zuccolini went back, we brought him back because he wasn't playing enough football, and I've sent him out on loan again. Angbang, Boga, same with Callas, brought him back, sent him out again. Brown, Hilario and Schwartz we let go because they've just sat in the reserves doing nothing, and they agreed to mutual transfer, a mutual termination, costing the club less money. Beanie, Masonda, Papo and Saville all went out on loan. These are basically all players I'm looking to make some money on. Plus to get them off the wage bill whilst they're playing was great for us, great for the club to save some money. What else we look at? Should we look at the Premier League? So Wamata got the most in average in assists in the league. Unfortunately we didn't make any of the other top fives. I was quite I kind of wanted to get someone in here really. I'm hoping to get someone in there next season because I think that proves vital goals wise. I mean Robin Van Persie's 17 and United finished first. Papi Cisse, Newcastle finishing 7th, which is a great position for them. Stoke in 9th with Crouch, and then look at Liverpool with Suarez. So they're all finishing high up the table. If we put a top scorer in there as well, add another 10 to 15 goals, we're laughing really. So that's what I'm hoping to do. I know Ashley Cole got 5th in the average rating. Ramirez got, didn't even know that Ramirez was in there with red cards. So yeah, that's that. Apart from that, that's pretty much it. I won't go into too much into what I'm doing next season. Obviously, we'll have Lukaku and Courtois coming back, and a lot of players will be leaving. More of the fringe players will be leaving to make us some money. I just want to empty out the reserves really, because some of them are about 15 to 20 grand and they're terrible, to be honest. So that's how we're looking to progress next season. Lukaku got 14 goals last season, which is could be quite good for us. So that's something to think about. And Courtois is obviously a superb goalkeeper, one of the wonder kids, probably the best wonder kid on the game keeper wise. Up with Leno and Neto, so fingers crossed. But 3 out of 5 trophies I think is a good first season. I'd like to try and get that Champions League. I definitely want to get the league. I think the league over most next season. I'm going to just try and again perform on all fronts like this season, and hopefully we can get a good start in the league next year and press on with all competitions again. So let me know what you guys think. Like I said, TikiTakaMaster will be doing his update as well. Put everything you want in the comment section below. I reply to absolutely everyone. One thing to mention, so don't forget to check out the Twitter page. It's at FMCampbe11, as you can see here. I interact with you guys as much as possible. So at FMCampbe11, and get in contact with us, whatever you want to do, and we can go from there. But successful first season, I think, and let's hope that we can do even better next year. You've been watching FM Campbell. Thanks ever so much for watching, and we'll see you next season.